military kidnapped him. They brutalized him for 8 days and, rendition him back to the zoo. And now you are taking him to court for what? You want him to plead. All these are Southeast stupid politicians trying to be relevant, trying to use his name to be relevant. You have failed. It's someone that is guilty that will plead. He has done nothing. So he will continue to stand on his words. He will never ever betray us. Rather, will be the one to betray us. We will be the one to betray him. And some of Biafrans have already done that. They have betrayed him a lot. Meanwhile, we are here. We'll still praying. We'll keep on praying for him, for God to continue to sustain and keep him. He said. We have a topic today. The BRGIE approved 3 religions, which is the Christian religion, the tradition. We have tradition, and we have Judaism. Yes, this is our main religion. Like once you are born a Biafran, automatically, you don't have to, automatically, you fall into these 3. You fall into these 3 religions. It doesn't. There's no cause for alarm. There's no cause for alarm. All these Soludo and their likes, they are just doing their master's bid. They are just doing what their master sent them to do, to make sure the ongoing Islamization of the zoo, they brought it to Biafra land, but is dead on arrival because it's never going to happen. Instead, they will be the one to be Islamized, their families, because this is who we are. We are born Biafran and we serve only one and true God. We believe in doing the right thing. You see what is wrong, you say this is wrong. It doesn't matter your religion. We all know what is wrong and what is right. So Soludo coming is like, I saw the news to stop anything tradition in old Anambra State. It's just like he will use same tactics. Once he succeed in doing that, he will use same tactics. Going into the church like there will be nothing like church. It's gradual process, and this must stop. Doesn't have to continue. Yes, like our senior citizen has said, yes, there are fake pastors, there are fake traditionalists, yes, but you don't have to come to say you are wiping everything. It's not possible. You can't do it. You don't have. You are nobody. You are nobody. Something that have been existing before your ancestors. So you come now to try to bring Islamic, jihadis, Sharia, whatever into Biafra land. That will be your end. You never succeed, and you know it. They know this. They know this. So, and sit at home on 13th and 14th February. Yes, this sit at home came through the BRGIE from our defense forces through its spokesman, Commander Holy Ghost. Yes, he published this a few days ago, made it public. There will be general sit at home. For some time now, these words we have missed our Obatobie. When he was here, he chose command. And when he chose command, everybody listens. No matter who you are, they know this. And this is exactly what the language, the Fulani terrorists, the zoo, this is the only language they understand. They sit at home. They understand this very well. It's really pain them when they give this order. So this order came from our defense forces, Liberation Army. Please, please, Biafrans in homeland, we are pleading here. We are begging each and every. On for 13th and 14th, that's the lovers' day. It rhymes. You know, we use that day. Your family, if you are with your family, you take your family. You know, go home, buy whatever you want to buy in the market, purchase them in the stores. 13th and 14th, use it with your family to be at home, enjoy yourselves. Do not expose yourself. Do not do not be deceived or listen to any false information out there, because this is exactly what we have been crying. They have killed us enough. Our liberation army, they want to speak in a language the zoo understands very well. They want to speak in a language of heavens, because this is exactly what we should be doing, unfortunately, by now. This is exactly what we should be doing to make sure the presence of the zoo, the presence of the terrorists in our land, we chase them away entirely. Everything that has to do with the zoo. But, you know, out of, we have some moles. We have a mole in the government that have brought us a step backward. But our Biafra Liberation Army, they have come, you know, to speak and to tell the Biafrans that yes, they are still intact. Everything is intact. Nothing is happening. They are still in control. So 13th and 14th, stay at home with your family. Stay at home. Do not expose yourself. Do not near the checkpoint. Do not near the police station. Do not near the court. Anything that has to, just stay very far away from that facility. Do not make yourself an scapegoat. Do not make yourself an scapegoat. Okay, this is what I have to say for now. So I think we'll have speakers, and I want to thank our host, our senior citizen, and my co-host. Thank you for giving me the opportunity to speak. So maybe I'll hand over the mic. Maybe if you want to hand over to the speakers, then we can go ahead. Thank you. Are you there? Can you hear me? Please, am I coming out, or have I been speaking to myself?
You are coming out, my brother. You are coming out very well.
All right, thank you. I think the senior citizens are here, so I'll move the Rage and Fury. You have to hold on, please. Let Master K go, then we'll come back to you. Thank you.
No problem. All right.
Master Mike.
Good day, my people. Rage and Fury, actually, you can go. I'm actually a bit busy. Okay?
All right. Okay. Thank you so much. Thank you very much. Greetings to you, great comrades and great Biafrans all over the world. Greetings to all the mothers here present. Our beloved mother, senior citizen Stella. Our beloved mother, Helen Peters. And every Biafran mother present here, Meritaka. And to all the Biafran mothers all over the world that are fighting hard.
The woman and man.
Somebody's playing something. What is the matter?
My co-host.
Ellen Peters.
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead, Rage. She has missed the mic. Go ahead.
Okay, thank you very much. So Greetings to all the great Biafrans, to our beloved Prime Minister, His Excellency Prime Minister Simon Ekpa, and to our acting Prime Minister, His Excellency Ogechukwu Kere. Thank you for the great work you are doing in the Washington, D.C. with the United States of America Congress. Thank you for the giant steps that you are taking there day by day. We thank you for the sleepless night, for everything that you are doing to see that the total liberation of the land of Biafra, the recognition of our independence is ensured. Thank you very much. While you are doing that, NGOZI, and our gangs of saboteur, they are working so hard to destroy everything, to make us look like a joke, to make the blood of millions of Biafrans that have been killed over the years to look like a joke, that people see us like a joke. This is why the guy that interviewed, the man that interviewed her, Robert Spencer, was saying that sometimes people do not believe that what the Biafrans say they are is who they truly are. It's people like Ngozi Orebeze and her gang of saboteurs. These are the people that are giving them such impression. Otherwise, I can't rationale the brain behind somebody saying that people hardly find it difficult to believe what these people called Biafrans say they are. You understand? But these people make caricature of the blood of our people. They make caricature of the struggle simply because of their selfish interest, simply because they want to work for Nigeria. You know, it's quite unfortunate. So our APM, I really want to say a very big thank you. It's the way to go. You are doing so much for us, and we Biafrans here in homeland, we do not take your effort for granted. We appreciate every step that you make to push us closer to our total liberation and our full international recognition. Thank you very much, sir. And to our beloved leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, who is serving from the front today, that was kidnapped by Nigeria government from Kenya rendition to Nigeria. I will say thank you very much, sir. Thank you for holding on for us. Thank you for being strong for us. And to the entire Biafra Defense Forces, ranging from the Biafra Liberation Army, the Biafra Resistance Fighter, the Biafra Navy, Dragon Marine, and Black Marine, and the Biafra Air Force, and every armed group that is defending the children of Biafra, that is defending the women of Biafra, that is fighting so hard to see that the kidnapping of innocent Biafra youth is stopped, the harvesting of their organ is stopped. We really appreciate you. Just imagine the last time a Soludo terrorist group that he just recruited kidnapped innocent Biafra, and they called them kidnappers. Something was running through my mind that one with very big tummy, how could that one be kidnapper? Can that one even run in the first place? You understand? So, but today we are having the news coming out, one of them that was rescued. You understand? So this is how Nigeria terrorists, in the name of the governors and the political stooges, are using their terrorism or recruiting different terrorist groups if in the name of Ebubagu, FVG, Agune Chamber, special forces. This is how they recruit all these terrorist groups to kill innocent Biafra, kidnap innocent Biafrans, and enforce their disappearance, their organ harvesting. You understand? This is why we are fighting. This is why we are speaking. This is what the Prime Minister Simon Ekpa is fighting against. And for Finland to have taken our Prime Minister for this long, it means that the Finland, Alexander Stubb, is encouraging this terrorism, this genocide against the Biafra people. This dehumanization, this war crime against the Biafra people, because if our Prime Minister is out, his voice alone, The terrorists will not be able to go about killing innocent Biafra children, innocent Biafra women, young girls. Their heads are butchered with machete. With the voice of Prime Minister alone, the terrorists will not dare to do that. So for Finland to hold him for this long is an indication that Finland is enjoying the killing of our innocent young girls, the killing of our women, of our children. This is what it simply says. But it's quite unfortunate. And I believe God is going to judge them. Since this is what they want for us, God is going to hold them accountable. Every blood of our innocent Biafrans, women and children that is shed will be on the will be on the head of Finland, will be on the head of Alexandra Storm. And whatever is happening to us today, more than times 10 will happen to them. You understand? Their women will suffer because if they don't like the killing of their women, of their children, of their innocent girls, of their innocent youth, and they are supporting it by holding the only person speaking who has been the voice for the people here in homeland, and they are holding that person, then the same thing will happen. God will visit it upon them, because since Britain has been killing us Biafrans here, they never knew that a day will come that Islam will make a move to take over the land of Britain. You understand? So whatever you sow, you will reap. You cannot sow pepper and expect to reap tomatoes. That's the way it is. So thank you very much to our beloved leaders, Onu Antikanu, Prime Minister Simon Ekpa, Ogechukwu Kere, to the Biafra Liberation Army. A special thanks and respect to our Chief of Defense Staff, Triple Star General Igwe Butuzo. Thank you very much, sir, for your resilience, for your loyalty to motherland, the Biafra land, for your loyalty to the Biafra Republic government in exile and the de facto in homeland. Unbuyable, unbribable, unmovable, unshakable. Thank you very much, sir. We appreciate you. This is a Biafran. This is the real symbol of a Biafran. This is the real example of a Biafran, of who a Biafran is. They say Igbo man can easily be compromised with money, can easily be bought over with money. It's not all of them. Mazenadi Kano cannot be bought over. Simon Ekpa cannot be bought over. Chief of Defense Staff Igwe Butuzo cannot be bought over. Acting Prime Minister Ogechukwu Ukere cannot be bought over. So there are millions of Biafrans that are gallant. You cannot buy them over. Helen Peter cannot be bought over. Emma cannot be bought over. Senior citizen Stella cannot be bought over. Mazake cannot be bought over. Rage and Fury cannot be bought over. Ife cannot be bought over. And to my beloved brother Ife, honestly speaking, your spaces are so educative and informative. It's like you studied journalism, I don't know. But I must tell you, brother, you are such a great man, and we love you so much. Thank you very much for the great work you do for Biafra. And to the lobbyist, our beloved brother, Elias Gerasulis, a symbol of freedom to the continent of Africa. We adore you, sir. We admire you. Like I said, when we are totally free, your status will be raised in the land of Biafra. And from generation to generation, Biafrans will come and pay respect to you. Thank you very much for working so hard for us, for being a voice so loud to us in Washington, D.C., in the White House, in Capitol Hill, amongst the U.S. congressmen and women. We really appreciate you and we love you. We send our warmth greeting and love to you, sir. Thank you very much. And to as many that I'm here to greet, to all the donors, financial donors, I want to say, your every contribution makes our lives a little bit safer every day. You are the hero. You are the heroine. You are the hero. You are the hero. You are the hero. In whatever you do, you are the hero. Thank you very much for every contribution. Your every contribution makes our life safer every day. Your every 1 ejema, 10 ejema, 100 ejema, 1,000 ejema, make sure that a Biafran child, that young boy in Biafra land, that young girl in Biafra land is protected and defended. Thank you very much. You are the hero. And so all our people that are sitting at home here, we cannot appreciate you enough. Thank you for your resilience. Thank you for the consistency, for the determination. For about 4 years now, we've been sitting at home for what we believe in, which is freedom, the freedom of Biafra. I really appreciate you for paying the price, for sitting at home every time the order comes. Thank you very much. Once again, we have come up again as announced by the Biafra Liberation Army on the 13th and 14th of February, which is going to be the coming Thursday and Friday. Is sit at home again in the land of Biafra. The reason for this sit at home is to remember our loved ones that are killed by the Nigerian terrorists recruited by the Eastern governors in the name of Soludo. And what is their name again? I don't even know their name again. Uba, Oluoluba, and their likes. The terrorist group they recruit killed a lot of our people. We must have respect for the dead. For the dead. This is the reason for the sit at home. Let us sit at home and mourn our loved ones that are killed by the Nigerian-sponsored government. So we are here again to announce to you, please kindly sit at home, because I believe you don't need anybody to tell you this time that the land of Biafra is seriously and heavily at war with Nigeria. And whenever this order comes up, know that the terrorists in uniform from Nigeria, in rag from Nigeria, that committed this crime against our people are likely going to be engaged by the Biafra Liberation Army. The reason why we come to plead with you to sit at home is that when this happens, you will not become the victim. The Nigerian side are carrying weapons. The Biafra Liberation Army are carrying weapons. But you, as a Biafran citizen, you don't carry weapon. You won't be able to defend yourself. You understand? This is why we come up to plead with you. Please, our people, let us sit at home so that we can be safe. You understand? It is only a man that is alive that will have the opportunity to go and do business, that will have the opportunity to go to work. So in order to ensure safety, because when these things happen, when this engagement, when this confrontation between the Nigerian terrorists and the Biafra Liberation Army happen, you might become the victim. You understand? So please, our people, let us endeavor, let us try to sit at home for these 2 days. Let's sit at home for the dead, for the death of our people that is caused by the Nigeria sponsored terrorist, that is caused by the deception of OGOJA and a gang of sabotage, by the misinformation, the propaganda they put out there. This is what led to the killing of a lot of our innocent civilian Biafrans. So please let us sit at home for them. Thank you very much. And the Biafra, the topic, according to the topic, the BRGIE approved 3 religions. Yes. And I want to speak to our traditional religions. Soludo was born to meet these religions. These are religions that our great-grandfathers have passed over to us. Please, our Izis, our Igwes, our Ovies, do not allow any Nigerian stooge in the name of politician, governor, senator, chairman, local councillor to take away our tradition by coercing you to do the things that you do. They were born to meet this tradition. So the 3 religions that are approved in Biafra land is number 1, the traditional religion, where we have the Ovies, where we have the Ezes, where we have the Igwe, where we have the Ebo, where we have the Idibia. You understand? These are our religions. So no Fulani can use our governors to scrap our religions. So our traditional worshippers, you must stand up very strong at this very time to defend our culture and our tradition that is passed on to us by our forefathers. Thank you very much. And the next religion that is approved in Biafra land is the Christian religion. A lot of our people are Christians, and the Jewish religion. Can I shock you? Over the time that I grew up in Delta State, I never knew anything called Islam. I'm telling you the gospel truth.
You are correct.
It was when I
right, my
traveled.
brother.
Yeah.
Most especially
So
in
it
our
was when
region, we don't have it.
we don't have it. You get? So it was when I traveled out of this thing, when I traveled out of Delta, that I got to know that there was something called religion. You understand? So our people is either traditional worshippers or Christians. Even the Jewish thing itself is not really that in my region like that. It's not that common. You understand? But these are the three sanctioned religion in Biafra land. You understand? So like all these Islam now, we used to call them Galubenevienu. You understand? Galubenevienu. Now what do they call them? Alakuba. Sometimes when they do this or Galubenevienu, I don't really know what they are, because the only place we used to see them, few of them then was Ozoro. Ozoro around that Allah Junction. My sister, I don't know whether you know Allah Junction for Ozoro.
I do, yes.
You understand? Now there would they see them, would they call them Galubenevienu? You understand? So my people, these people, they are foreigners. They are aliens, we don't know them. So they cannot impose their tradition on us. This is why we are saying that we are different people, because our lifestyle is not the same with their lifestyle. We don't eat the same food with them. We don't dress the same way with them. We don't worship the same God with them. So how could you expect such different people to be one country? It's not possible. This is why whenever our people live in their region, they are not comfortable with our lifestyle. And whenever they come to our region, we are not comfortable with their lifestyle. This is what our Prime Minister called the dangerous diversity. Dangerous diversity. This is what is leading to the killing. You understand? So when you have a situation whereby the Muslims, they have their own country, they can take the whole North, take the whole Yoruba side, you understand? Have their practice your Islam there. Practice it fully, you understand? Say any Biafra that is coming to that region, they will know your law. These are your constitution. These are the laws. These are the religion that you follow. Anyone that can abide with them can take a visa and come over. And when you come to the Biafran side, you know that Christianity, tradition, Jewish is our religion. If you can cope with them, you come. Then and then only that you can ensure a lasting peace. You understand? You can't just force different people, two different people together. We are innovative in our thinking. We are progressive. But these people, they are nomadic. They don't like to live. They don't want civilization. They love barbarism. But we love civilization. This is why you see them committing acts of barbarism, killing innocent women and children, young girls. These are acts of barbarism. They are convenient. They are comfortable with it. Even their book is in support of it. Their teaching is in support of it. And you do not expect them to live a lifestyle that is different from what their book, which is the Quran, which is their constitution, which is their guide, the guide to their life, teaches them. You cannot expect them to live a peaceful life different from what the book is teaching them. But our case is different. You understand? So a reasonable person will understand all this fact. This is why you see these people killing Christians. They kill Christians like they are killing chicken. And a lot, we are predominantly Christians in our region. So when you see that they are killing Christians in Nigeria, it's simply saying they are killing Biafrans in Nigeria. Because majority of the Biafrans, they are Christians. A little percent of them are traditional worshippers. Other percent of them are Jewish worshippers. This is what we have in the Biafran land. So when you hear that they are killing Christians in Nigeria, it simply means that they are killing Biafrans in Nigeria. Because we are spread everywhere, all over Nigeria. We are in the west, Yoruba. We are in the north, Hausa, that is Fulani region. You understand? And wherever we go to, we respect our God. We hold firm to our religion. You understand? This is why you see them killing us everywhere. They find us because we are not compatible. We don't worship the same God. We don't have the same lifestyle. Our prospect towards life is different. You understand? So my people, let me yield the mic in this place. Let us not forget to fund the liberation of Biafra land. Like I said earlier, every kobo that you contribute, you are contributing it to save a life, to make a life safer, to make the life of innocent children in Biafra land, innocent girls and boys safer, innocent women to be safer. That is the essence of the money that you donate. And to those that are deceived by OGOJA, please, I believe by now, the confession is everywhere. Retrace your step, except if you are together in the game to destroy the freedom of Biafra, to make caricature of the blood of millions of innocent blood that have been shed. Thank you very much. I yield the mic here. My name is Regent Fury.
Thank you so much, Ranger Fury, my brother, for that wonderful submission. Sister Stella, I don't know if you will permit me to play our leader's voice in the court today. Am I allowed?
Fire down.
Please, no. Oh, normally, I remember what happened last time. No, because they don't like us dealing with it sometimes.
To play his voice in court?
For now, I don't think so.
Eh.
For now, maybe later. We will not hear our information minister. We'll see
Okay.
how they will take it, and then we'll take it from that angle.
The man is not backing down. He's fuming, my dear.
We'll handle
He's
it from
fuming. Yeah.
Please,
Okay,
I sent you something. Now the topic is
do you want me to Sister Stella, do you want me to play that our brother, the Jewish
yeah, the topic, you see where they wrote the Hebrew Igbo of Nigeria / Africa.
Yes, I've
Jewish.
seen it.
When you start from 7 minutes 34.
In fact, I will just play it now and know if I can get the side you want me to play first. Continue while I check.
Yeah, you start from 7 minutes 34 seconds when I'll tell you. Okay, so guys, we are trying to establish something here, that we are the people of the old, the people of the book. This religion is inside our blood, and this is why you're also being targeted. We are the children of Chukwu Okike Abiyama. You understand? So you are being targeted. They want to mesmerize you. They want to remove the star from you. They want to remove the rising sun. They don't want you to exist. So Islam, they are using Islam to deal with me and you, or to deal with us. The same experience the Israelites have, the same experience we are having, because we are the Jews. We are the Hebrews. The Jews are like one of our brothers. If you want to, go the way of the book, the Jews are one of our brothers. So we are the Hebrews, So they know it, that we have the mark of God on our forehead. So they are after me and you. They know when you begin to rule, when you begin to reign, goodness will come into the world. Real peace, not the peace of the world, the peace that God giveth, that passeth the whole understanding, will come into the world. And this is what they don't want. So they keep on mesmerizing me and you. They keep on mesmerizing the religion we have. And they are forcing a strange religion on us, which is Islam, which is a cult. And we have learned their characteristics. It does not coincide with the laws of God that have written inside our hearts. Our Creator wrote His laws, His do's and don'ts in our own hearts. And these laws the Islam is bringing to us does not coincide with the laws our Creator embedded in our own hearts. So they make our hearts to fight. They are fighting against our soul. They want to sell our soul to the devil. They want us to begin to do the things the devil does. So that at the end of the day, the way Satan ends up, they want us also to end up the way he ends up. Because already they've lost their own soul. So they are out there harvesting souls for the devil. So when you have given your soul to Islam, you have given your soul to the devil. Because the characteristics of this religion is deadly, where they will tell you, get them, chop off their necks if they don't agree with your God. Or should I read them out for you? Where an old man with beer will now go and be sleeping with a little baby of 5 years, 6 years, 4 years. And they call it marriage. Where they will handle the women like slaves. They will tell a woman, your place is in the kitchen forever and ever. They will wear them black clothes from head to toe, cover them. When they will now eat spaghetti, you can imagine, when they want to eat food, they can't even go out. They can't even use telephone. They can't even speak in the public. These are all their laws. And these things they are doing is not the same with the laws God have written in our hearts. It's not the same with the laws God has used people to write in the good book, in the Bible. So they keep on making our soul to fight. They are killing us physically and they are killing us spiritually. Now they've not, like, killing us physically is not enough for them. They have also started spiritually, where they will now tell you which God to serve. Where they now tell you, you know what, you the traditionalists, the good ones, you must not stop. Like Soludo is now better than me and you. Soludo with the Islam he has started following, they are not better than me and you. Their laws work against the laws of God, even work against the laws of the nature. Talk more of God's own laws. And now they are coming out to kill our brothers and sisters, to put them into prison. And as soon as they enter that prison, forget them, you can't see them anymore. Most of them, the ones you are still hearing about is the ones that have a big name. The small ones, you won't hear them. And it's in that small traditionalists you will say the real traditionalists. And in those ones, they will enter into Nigerian prison, you won't hear about them anymore. Because they will do what? They will go and harvest their organs and tell them to pay ransom they will not be able to pay. So Nigeria government continues to whisk away our brothers and sisters in so many ways. They continue to kill us in so many ways, through physically, through spiritually, and otherwise. And this is also one of the reasons, or two of the reasons, why we must exit Nigeria, or we have exited Nigeria. This is the reasons why we must remove all the traces of Nigeria in Biafra land and occupy our land. Because Biafra has been redeclared. And so we are liberating Biafra. We will continue to liberate Biafra from the hands of Nigeria government until these Nigerians will see today, we shall see them no more. Enough is enough of their killing. Enough is enough of their brainwash. Like, they're not tired of collecting our physical bodies. They're also targeting our souls. Well, they now tell you the God you want to worship and the ones you must not worship. When to worship and when not to. When to call on your God and when not to. Guys, this is serious. And this is also why this sit at home that is coming from 13th to 14th must hold. Because we are sick and tired of Nigeria government, their captivity over our lives, over our freedom. We are sick and tired of them killing us, annihilating us, subjugating us, maltreating us, enslaving us, massacring us, harvesting our organs like no man's business. Our organs have become their stock in trade. Abomination is going on in Nigeria and in Biafra land. And this must stop. Biafrans, you have been advised to sit at home in Biafrans in homeland. 13th and 14th, you must sit at home. And also today, also, you sit at home. Because we must lift up our heads from this captivity. We must free ourselves. Because nobody will do that for us. It's we that will do it. So we are encouraging our brothers and sisters in homeland to continue to fight. We have one government, BRGIE, Biafra Republic government in exile, and de facto government in homeland, where we have the acting PM, Ogenkere, that is following the footsteps of our PM, Simon Ekpa. We have the law and we obey the law. We go by the rules and regulations of this government. So when you decide to go contrary, you're on your own. And in BRGIE, Biafrans obey the laws. And the government also takes care of Biafrans. And this is why 13th to 14th of this February, Biafrans been advised to stay at home to make sure you are protected from the hands of the terrorist Islamic Nigeria government. Okay. Helen, did you get?
Yeah, if you want me to start playing it, let me start.
Yeah, from 7 minutes 34. So
34 seconds.
yes,
I wanted to start from where the lady started.
we have played that, and okay, because I jumped some places. If not so, if you start from the beginning, when it gets to 4 minutes, we will stop there, and then we will start from 7 minutes. Do you get it?
Trying to understand the unique story of.
Can you hear it now?
Yes, we can. But you see, can you hear me?
So,
yeah, is it coming out loud?
Yeah, hold on, Helen. Let's have you see, when you start it from the beginning, let it play till 4 minutes 08. You stop there, and then you start from 7 minutes so that we don't listen, we don't hear what we don't need. Then
Okay.
from 7 minutes,
it should first of all start from 4 minutes 08.
No, start from the beginning.
Okay.
Stop at 4 minutes 08 seconds.
Okay then. All right.
Then when you get to 4 minutes, you stop there. Then you go to 7 minutes 34 seconds.
Okay.
So we'll now play it down from there. So our people who can get the story.
Okay.
It's a story about we, the Igbos, the Hebrews.
I hope
and
our
relationship
loud. Yeah.
And our tradition, religion, how it coincides, how it's one and the same. So we'll take it up from there.
Okay.
Whilst we wait for our brothers, if you want to speak, just raise your hand, then we'll give you mic. Okay, go on.
So guys, listen now.
Today is Tisha B'Av, the day that saw the fall of the first temple and the destruction of Jerusalem at that time, and then the second temple, of course, and the many expulsions from England, from Spain, the Rhineland massacres, and all those different periods of persecution, culminating, of course, in the genocide that we know of as the Shoah. And it's appropriate, maybe, that today of all days, in our series on African Jewish lives, that we turn to Nigeria. Because as we think of the tragedies of our history, we should note the parallels in the lives of the Igbo. Because theirs, like ours, is a story of rejection, of suffering, of humiliation, of violence, massacre, and genocide. The term Igbo could linguistically be linked to the Hebrew Ivri. Of course, Ivri is not a Hebrew word. It was a word that was common throughout the Middle East to indicate a stranger, an outsider. And indeed, that's the way both communities have been seen. But if we go back into ancient history, were the Igbo and the Hebrews one nation? Did they and do they still have a common heritage and culture? After mass conversion to Christianity under British imperialism, many are now shrugging off those Christian trappings and continuing with the ancient culture. Others are returning to Judaism and forming synagogues, and I will shortly show you a short video clip. But first of all, I'd like to introduce our speaker for today, who is Dr. Remi Iloma. He practiced law for many years in Nigeria before coming to the United States, where he has an MA from the Florida International University in Miami, and is currently at the University of California, Riverside, both studying and teaching. He's the author of 18 books, among which Igbo Republics, an African American history, and the Igbos and Israel, an intercultural study of the largest Israelite diaspora, and Igbos and Abraham's DNA.
You hear that?
And he's written on many issues, including Igbophobia, which is indeed anti-Semitism against Igbo. And besides his engagement and research, he's also written a number of novels. He stands at the forefront of the Igbo Renaissance, which has worked for a return of Igbo religion, Omenana, to bring it to the center stage of Igbo society. And the efforts which he's tirelessly contributed to have also made Igbos the fastest growing rabbinic Jewish community in the world. He was the founder of Beit Knesset Sia Israel in Abuja, and is a founding member of Alauda Equiano Research Institute. So I'm going to just show you a bit of the film, and then I will hand over, as always, to Dr. Malka Shabtai, who will interview Remi, and so that we can all learn as much as we can about this fascinating community. Let me just share my screen.
So do I stop there?
Yeah, you now go to 7 minutes, 34 seconds, and then we'll hear from there. Now let's hear the guy, that is bringing the story to them, that is from Igbo land.
Yeah, okay, I should fast forward to where that my brother is.
Yeah, 7 minutes, 34 seconds. You get it.
All right, let me go.
So guys, I hope you guys are understanding. Today we are in a little school, so we understand what's going on. How, why you as an Igbo, the thing that's been happening to you, how come you're being frustrated, you've been in captivity. So the same experience the Israelites have, the same experience you are having. So that will also put you clear where you're coming from, because of whom you are. A lot of them are also, they can read the star. They have known whom you are already before you even came to the earth. And they have started attacking you and dealing with you. They call it Igbophobia. They call it whatever. But they hate you with passion. They want to annihilate you. Because you are children of Chukwu Okike Abiyama. You are Abraham's children. You heard that lady said it. That's the Jewish woman saying it. Go on, sis.
All right.
Thank you, Malka. Thank you, everybody. Briefly, the Igbos are lineal descendants of the biblical Israelites from the 12 tribes of Israel. Not them, from the 12 tribes of Israel. I have studied the subject for 20 years. I have identified the descendants of all the tribes of Israel in the Igbo people. The Igbo people retained the most ancient identity of the people of Israel. The term we are very familiar with, Hebrew, is the English way of saying Igbo. I have traced the migrations. In fact, the Levites among the Igbos still do what the Levites were commanded to do in the Bible. I know the communities that came from Judah, they still retained Uda in their ancestral names. The communities that come from Zebulon still retain them. So to cap it up again, the Igbos are the linear descendants of those biblical Israelites who still hold on to the Israelite religion. I think this is the most concise explanation of who the Igbos are. Thank you.
Now I heard that there are 15 million Igbos in Nigeria. And then I heard that there are only 60,000 who are actually living as Jews, as Igbo Jews. So can you give us an idea what all these numbers are telling us, in regards to who we are talking about?
Hopefully at the end of this discussion, we will be looking at things from totally different perspectives.
Great.
There are up to 60 million people who are Igbos today, who are scattered all over the world, but who can claim ancestry in Igbo land. These 60 million people are still deeply connected to the Israelite religion called Omenana in the Bible too. In Deuteronomy 6:4, the Lord told the Israelites through Moses, these are the things you will do in the land. This is exactly what you get if you get Omenana. If you translate this to Igbo, and Omenana to the Igbos means things you will do in the land. But after the slave trade wound down, the transatlantic slave trade wound down, Britain marched into Igbo territory, conquered the Igbos after 33 years of war, imposed Christianity on the Igbos, and some Igbos became Christians. So 60,000 to 40 to 60,000 of those people that became Christians have left Christianity and began to adhere to the religion Rabbinic Judaism, which they see as their way back to their ancestral religion of Menana, which is the Israelite religion, which is the religion that gave birth to Judaism.
Great. Now, I would like you to help us as much as possible to understand what is the Omenana all about? What Omenana has to do with modern halachic Judaism? Tell us something about whether it's the gap, similarities, or differences.
Omenana, the relationship between Omenana and halakhic Judaism is like the relationship between the Roman Catholic Church and the Anglican Church. The Anglican Church is an offshoot of the Roman Catholic Church. Rabbinic Judaism is an offshoot of Omenana. There are lots of similarities, but there are also differences now. I will concentrate on the similarities first. And I will talk about just a few traditions, which, by the way, are very unique to the people of Israel. But because of a gap we have in modern scholarship, people think that those traditions are very common. This circumcision on the 8th day, what Jews call Brit Milah in Hebrew, is uniquely Israelite. Circumcision may have occurred in a lot of places, but circumcision on the 8th day is uniquely Israelite. And I understand that circumcision on the 8th day is taken very seriously in the Jewish community. Apart, maybe outside Ethiopia, the Igbo people are the only people in Africa that systematically circumcise their males on the 8th day. There is no other place in Africa it happened. I stand to be challenged.
And that is what every one of us are practicing.
Seclusion of women after childbirth, omugwo. That's the term in Igbo language. Because to the Igbos, a woman who just gave birth is viewed as a woman having her monthly menstrual flow. I understand that Judaism has this also.
Nida.
Then the morning, I understand that the Jewish people sit Shiva for 7 days. It is 7 days among the Igbos. And after the 7 days, on the 30th day, Igbos will perform what is called Izozu. I understand that this is sloshim to the Jewish people. I can reel off hundreds of acute similarities. But then, because Judaism has left that culture of Israel and moved away, interacted with other religions and cultures, there are some similarities. I mean, there are some differences. For example, a typical Igbo does not think that he may not be a polygamist, that he cannot marry 2 wives, because his ancestors, the Israelites, married many wives. But I understand that Rabbinic Judaism has outlawed that. That's one. And another one, significant difference, is that I understand that some members of the Jewish community tolerate cousin-to-cousin marriage. To the Igbos, that will be abomination. And in Leviticus 18, Moses told the people of Israel that thou shalt not have a man or a woman that should not have anything to do with close cousins.
Exactly.
I mean, if they are close cousins, they should not cohabit. So, to recap again, both faiths, Omenana and Judaism, coming from the same source, have much in common, much more in common than they have differences. But basically today, there are still some differences because of the experiences of the Jews. They have moved away from the homeland, interacted with other cultures, and we would not be reasonable if we say that we moved to Europe.
Sister Stella, let me explain one thing concerning what he's talking about. Our people being having so many wives in those days during the time of Israel and all that stuff. Like, I grew up to meet this thing. You know, when a woman is on her monthly cycles, that woman is being defined as an unclean woman. You understand? I don't know if you witnessed that or you are aware of
I
that.
know.
Yeah.
We were
Is
doing
an
it.
unclean woman, and that I witnessed in my own father's lineage. You understand?
Yeah.
When I was growing up, my father, like, he married so many wives. If a woman, if one of his wife is maybe passing through having her menstrual flow, the woman will not cook for my father. That woman will not also go to the bedroom where my father is. Even my father's apartment side, the woman must not cross there. You
Yeah.
understand? So the ones that are clean is the only one that can go there, that can clean the house, that can take care of the man, that can cook for the man.
That was
In
also
fact,
why they have many wives then.
yeah, that was the reason why they were having many wives, and I grew up to meet it in my father's lineage. So many similarity is what this man is trying to explain to us. You understand? So let's continue.
So hold on.
Yeah,
So at the end of the day, guys, so far we now found out that we are the descendants of the biblical religion,
exactly.
Israelite religion called Omenana.
Menala, yeah.
Israelite religion
Mm.
called Omenana.
Menala, because that was
Omenana
what they were
means the
practicing.
way we do our things. So after the slave trade, like he said, Britain conquered the Igbos with Christianity. He said, and then he also said, Omenala is what gave birth to.
Israelite get to Menana too.
Of course, this is
Yeah,
why they were
Israelites.
marrying
Your
many
Omenana
wives.
is Judaism.
That is Judaism.
You understand?
And
Your
we took
Omenana
after
is
them.
Judaism, and the Judaism is That's the way he put it. I loved, and I even wrote it somewhere. Omenana is, he said, Omenana is what gave birth to Judaism. You know, in our own side.
Yeah.
You understand? But the Omenana of the Israelites is called Judaism. So at the end of the day, our Omenala is equals to Judaism. Judaism is equals to Omenala. This is what I wanted to establish today.
And the time of the Omenala, you can see that our people were very spiritual and powerful. Do you understand? Because they were not going very close to, and most especially our men, they were not going close to anything unclean. Do you understand? But this day, because the Bible, like what the man said, that they used the Christianity to come and conquer us. Yes. Now they are not preaching that a man have to marry only one wife. If a man marry only one wife, the wife, even in her menstrual cycle, the woman is there with the man. These days, like they said, they do all sorts of things. They don't make, so many things have been destroyed.
You're correct.
In the foundation of our spiritualism, so many things have been destroyed. You understand?
Yep.
So the only way that we will go back to what we were before is the right way that we can have our own identity back. And it's going to take us a long way if our nation is not restored. You understand?
I beg, make una leave that
Yeah,
story
but
talk
you
about
see,
our leader,
shortcut
President
to it
Kanu. Is
is
anybody
you
hearing me in
knowing
that
your
studio?
God, you knowing your
Is anybody
Chukwu,
hearing me from
obeying
the
his
space?
ways, going by his rules. You understand? Before you now know it, he begin to embed in you. You become part of it. It becomes your way of life. Just like Christianity will tell you, Christianity is a way of life.
Today is our leaders' day.
So when you start practicing your tradition, when you start practicing your Judaism, when you start practicing your Christianity, it becomes your way of life. And real Christianity, real tradition, real Judaism. Like what he was lamenting, that the way when they now started going to other people's countries, they went there, like their religion started being diluted. They now picked up a lot of things, just the way Fulani come into us, started corrupting us,
Those who are
diluting
even
us.
still coming with their own religion now.
You understand? Then we now started, soft pedaling. That now we have fake Christianity. Now we have fake Judaism. Now we have fake traditions. You understand? Go on.
Not only that, so many things have really gone wrong. Those days when they will find you like you committed a kind of offense against the tradition of the land and all that. They will use cock and a particular leaf like that to round about you, like performing cleansing in your body. The man will be rounding you with the cork and with the particular leaf with a native chalk inside the water, and they will use it to clean you up. I don't know if they practice it in
they call it this palm, French palm.
Yeah, this is
leaf.
what we were. Ranger Fury, I don't know if you are aware of what I'm saying now.
Okay, can I come in?
Ranger Fury. I
Is
don't
Emerson.
Okay,
Yes, of course. I am aware of it, of course. Very, very much.
You know what I'm talking about.
Of course, yes.
The cock and the native shock and that particular leaf, I've forgotten the name, is what they use in cleansing. And I find it also that the Israelites also do it.
And they use yes.
So everything has changed.
So I want to say something.
Yeah, continue, Emerson.
Yeah, thank you. Like, I love this discussion. Very, very interesting and educative as well. So like, while I was told that during my grandfather's time that all these killings, they dare not, like, he has this power. He's a very powerful man. Like, this in our village, in my hometown, he's one of the strongest man that guides. He uses his power to guide the territory. You understand? Like, in my town, like, they dare not there is no killing. You dare not. So, and at some point, he there was a clash I think that was a clash. I think between I think this Fulani stuff. Then I think that was during the war. That this is the story I was told. So they came to invade our community. So my grandfather, like he used to disappear, and he uses his hand, like his hand is like a machete. Like he used, like nobody will see him. He'll use his hand to be killing like dead bodies. People will just be seeing dead bodies. Like that's what he's known for. Like they call him Wakuche. This that they call him Wakuche because this is the story I was told. Like and growing up, like I wish all this stuff like to be back because at that point there is no this abomination killing of children and having all this thing that is common these days. Anything bad you do, like this Oraboseriki is doing, they will take her to the shrine, the oracle. The oracle will do, if your hand is not clean, the oracle will strike you immediately. Like the oracle will strike you. But as time
But
goes on,
Emerson, I have a question. But in the old, but we'll still have wicked people in the old. Yes or no?
yes, they have wicked people,
Okay.
but then the wicked people are afraid of the good people because the good people they are much. The wicked people are afraid to come out. They do their things, but they hide it because once they come out, they will use this for eweyana, or we call it akpami shekeneshi. That akpami shekeneshi, they no born you well. If you are a bishop or a pope, once your hand is unclean and they face the akpami shekeneshi before you, immediately it will strike you if you understand. So and like you're saying, those days they used to have our grandparents do marry a lot of wives, you know. So this an unclean, I would like, if for me things to should go back the olden days, like all these olden days time, because things are really bad. Evil is taking our land, and I think if it's possible to go back the olden ways, because I think Christianity or corruption has taken Christianity to cause a lot of mayhem and destruction in our land. We don't know the good people, everybody is just afraid, you don't know what to believe again. So to revoke and invoke the gods of our land, I think if it's effective, a lot of things happening now would not be happening because the gods of our land will rise and fight. They will have to use the powers they have. The I mean, the powers, the genuine power, not using it to do evil. Yeah, that's what I meant.
Thank you. Let's hear Onyisi. Onyisi Biafra, your hand is up before we go to Alobi. Helen, just hold on. No, we're coming back to you. Onyisi.
Okay. Yeah, my sister Stella, how are you? Well done. Sister Helen and Emerson, and Rage and every other person on the space. I congratulate you guys for what you guys have been doing so far. We are seeing it. Even when sometimes we are not on space, we are grateful to all the things you guys have been doing over there. We who are home are listening, and we believe God that our expectations will all be fulfilled. I just want to say a little contribution on this topic. About the three religion. The only thing I want to say is this: there are certain things that are quite different in this Christianity and Nominala. Is that I believe all the Nominala, all the religion in our homeland, but the Jewish, Nominala, and the Christianity are similar. The only thing that is not similar is the attitude and the manner recent pastors and the Christendoms are holding some certain laws into Christianity that are making it differ. Though that the white man introduced Christianity to us, by using it to confuse us. It is part of us. You see, let me be a liberal little, because the Bible himself is part of religion. It's part of us. The only thing we are having problem is this. They decided to interpret that Bible on the aspect of where it will favor them, where they keep looting people, where they keep confusing people, where they keep making people not to understand the principle of the Bible. You see, Omenala is about the constitution, the ordinances of the land. Let me call it the law, LAW, the law of that land. And then if you come to Christianity, the Bible himself, we have also the law, the principle of why that Bible it is. If people begin to understand the LAW of the law, the ordinances of Bible, I don't think that people will begin to contradict it. So many pastors and so many GOs will be able to be doing what is right, not what is wrong. You see, that 8 days of our circumcision is also in the Bible, is also part of our religion. But today, they are confusing people on that aspect of circumcision, which they are not keeping, by trying to differentiate the New Testament and the Old Testament. But to them, unknown to them, that the two Old and New Testament are the same. Study it from Genesis to Revelation, they are the same. They are talking about law. But the confusion is the way they're trying to